Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. As you can see, we've already started here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Cruyff. And it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this is Hullet. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance here to counter. Israel finding their passes. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cruyff plays a sharp little ball here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Suarez receives it in a wide position. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Bergomi calmly anticipates. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cannavaro. Cruyff takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Messi. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Hullet. Hullet. Cruyff. Pelé! Now it's Yaya Toure. Well seen, saw that coming. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Great vision. Koundé spots it and intercepts. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He has found a way through. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Pelé. Israel looking to pass their way through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pelé looks to get on the end of this. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is Messi.
There they go, hunting again.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
And it's Messi. And that has been cleared. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Tries to play it through. He's found the way through. It's a promising position. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. Threads one in. Oh, that's well spotted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good play. And that was very necessary. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Now that's well seen too. Pull it. Now it's Pelé. Pull it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Moved on forwards. Tries to pass it through. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, what has happened here? And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
That's a good ball. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him. And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Israel have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Ferdinand. Israel appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, what a shoots! It's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Cruyff demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So we have the first goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
El dorsal 18. Bale. El dorsal 20. Neymar. El dorsal 13.
That'll be a throw-in. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the
Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's got away with one there. Cruyff. Oh, that's clever. And that is expertly dealt with. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now he's got space here. Rodri deals with that comfortably.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, he's burst through! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Pelé.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
They've got a corner here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Corner number 2 then.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 21. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So close to drawing level.
That was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Rummenigge. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now, can they get him away? Check claims comfortably. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, they can break here. Hullet. And he's in on goal. He's found... And the shot! He scores! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Rodri, a picture of focus and alertness. And that's it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And already we're underway here. Chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Lewis tries a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Ronaldo. And he's taking no chances there. Luis Suarez. Ferdinand does really well to win the ball there. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That is good strength, and he's being shifted off it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Face to face with the keeper. Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. And it's made its way to him. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Hullet. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Ronaldo considers his options. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot! Pepe getting this one clear. Wriggles his way through. Delivers with whip. And that should get the job done. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, played right into his path. Looking for a corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Out to the left it goes. Pepe. Ferdinand. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bale. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now there's a fine ball. Gullit. Rummenigge. That's been slipped through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run, and
Gullit! It's hit the crossbar. Looking for a runner. Well, that has not gone well. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Ferdinand. Ball driven towards the far post. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Nedved. Rummenigge. Well timed, excellent interception. Thuram. And it's Vieira. Rummenigge. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gullit, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pepe. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well seen, saw that coming.
that's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18.
And the action is back on the way. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through, and he shoots! Vieira gets good distance on it. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Passing nice and neat. Rijkaard gets a good foot in there. Cruyff concedes a free kick for that. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this...
Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their third corner. He is through here.
Pretty robust defending.
Bergomi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Ferdinand, good-looking ball. And this is Luis Suarez. Barcelona with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Threads one in. And this is Luis Suarez. And the shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Chance here to counter. Some resolute defending there. That has been cut short. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Terrific header! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rijkaard. No, that pass isn't the best. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Cambio de jugadores.
Milan can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Thuram getting this one clear. Vieira! And that's off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Rijkaard. Oh, super ball. It's Luis Suarez! And how did he not make it four?
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Gets his head on it! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that interception goes for goal! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
It's become a case of men against boys. Messi! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next? And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Se ruega al propietario de una furgoneta gris con matrícula Capitúa que acuda urgentemente al aparcamiento.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
I wonder whether that has a
Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And we have our very first corner.
They've played it short.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it? Big chance! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pull it. And here's Messi. Messi going. Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's a lovely exchange. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That has not gone well. And he's heaved it away. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's Gullit. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Gullit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Gullit actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Oh, shooting chance! Rodri attempts a clearance. Vieira.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Luis Suarez. That is good alertness. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? Now that's a fine challenge.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Moved on forwards. Picked out brilliantly. And he decides to cross it. That's really well cleared. Thuram. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Luis Suarez. Vieira. Yaya Toure. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Yaya Toure. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there.
Ah, he's given it away. He's away. Not the most convincing of passes. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Messi. And that should get the job done. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now the breakaway. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. Knocks it into space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's through, now is he in? And it's Luis Suarez. Totti. Chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Now it's Messi. Luis Suarez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Barcelona are back in business. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So, we're into the second 45.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Rijkaard hurtling down that right flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a nicely weighted pass. Ronaldinho. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Ferdinand has given away a free kick. Platini could try cutting inside here. Rijkaard. That pass has been well intercepted. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Strong running down that left flank.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, great run, magical! There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rijkaard.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He has found the way through, and he shoots! That has not worked out as planned.
Suarez certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both sides
2,
then taking this chance to turn to their
el
benches.
dorsal 10, el dorsal 25, Luis Suárez. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17, Chiellini. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 4. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Luis Suarez. Chiellini calmly anticipates. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Messi. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Argentina needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's made its way to him. And that interception was most necessary. Rijkaard lofted in. Has a shot! Oh my word, that is quite something! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Rijkaard, great vision. He is through here, and it's played into the middle. Real chance! Now it's Ronaldinho.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's a sharp little bit. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Thuram tries to clear. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Mbappe. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
It's just beyond his reach. Van der Sar gets it away. Oh, that's superb. Rijkaard. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. And he's intervened well there. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Ferdinand. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rijkaard.
Bellingham. That's good play. And here's Mbappe. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Frankie de Jong has attained the status of elite midfielder at a tender age. It's very rare you see someone have so much maturity, composure and vision on the ball. One of the best proponents of total football I've seen in recent times.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now this could be He's gone for goal!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's had it taken off him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pepe. He's played it long. And here's Suarez. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Van der Sar. More and more pressure on the ball here. And he was quick to react. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's gone loose. Now it's Hullet, and it's Seedorf. Van Basten. Oh, well played. Van der Sar punts it upfield. He's on it, can he get away? Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bale. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So what can they make of this? No, that's been intercepted. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That has not gone well. And here's Hullet. Yaya Toure. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Seedorf! It's anyone's ball now. And he whips, and again! Caught offside that time. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. Looking to play him in.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yaya Toure threads one. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has been cleared. Bale. It's a pretty loose pass. Pull it. Luis Suarez. Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7. Messi.
There's the start of the second
El
half.
dorsal 25.
So neither side has yet broken through.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20. Neymar. El
Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Great vision, and this is Neymar. And that's been drilled in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's managed to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bale. Bale puts... Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
And it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Nice control. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Hullet. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Ronaldinho having a look.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Looking for the run. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Thuram wins the duel this time. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Strokes it back. Mbappe! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
There is
10
some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Pumas finding their passes. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Pepe attempts a clearance. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Tries to get it clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's beautifully weighted. Stood up well to him there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nedved. Pass somewhat off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a searching pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bale receives it in a wide position. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Seedorf. It's loose. It's Ronaldinho! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Ronaldinho is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And he's had it nicked away. Knocks it out wide. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Sure. Oh, he's been caught napping, and he's away. He's having a shot! He has done it! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Gullit is onto it in a flash. And it's Gullit. Back into the middle. And he's there to get it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Deep into stoppage time. Nicely weighted ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Neymar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And smartly reclaimed. Spain do have a chance to counter here. Well, the ball's gone astray. Now it's Gullit. Can he get onto this? Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well timed, excellent interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And back to the keeper they go. Looking for the run.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Searching pass is played there. And he's whipped. Bale! It's been blocked. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
He's having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And this is Yaya Toure. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. That's going to go a long way. Luis Suarez touches it back. Chance! And that has skinned the post.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Suarez might just make this. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Gullit. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that was vital.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Not the most accurate pass. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread out to the left. Could move up a gear here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's there to retrieve it. And there's green grass ahead of him. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos, and he whips it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Collier, oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Taken back almost at once. Tries to play it through. Yaya Toure. That pass has been well intercepted. Van der Sar is there to clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through? Bale. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Hullet. That's been slipped through. And he's in on goal. Great chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And the game has already... Yaya Toure! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Knocks it out wide. No way through there. Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. Crossing, climbs up big! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are pulling clear here. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A case now of complete control. Oh, given away! And a chance! They've done it! Terrible error, duly punished.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Spain give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. And Messi sticks it away! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Ferdinand cuts it out. Pepe. And it's Pepe. Thuram. Van der Sar getting this one clear. It's Hullet. That is ended up in no man's land.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he spark a counter here? Quality ball. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Threads one in. Bergomi spots it and intercepts. Thuram. Ferdinand. Not the most convincing of passes. Thuram. And it's Bergomi. Ferdinand. Thuram. Rijkaard. And here's Hullet. Played into terrific header. It's in. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So is this the start of a comeback? Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. Hullet. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Thuram. For Ferdinand. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hullet. Goes for a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
And the keeper beats it away. And he's picked it up out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bergomi. Pepe. Bergomi. Messi is herring after that one. And he's been shifted off it. That's a delicate cross. Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
En el marcador se puede ver información relacionada con la seguridad del estadio.